The blue recluse did nothing for the young mage. Annoyed by the constant shouting of random people of all varieties, Dallin Fritzratchet had thrown his study book out of frustration, accidentally hitting Eric as he passed by. After some choice words from the recluse management, it was best that he left and found another place to study. A fellow gnome greeted him as he walked through the streets of Old Town. Unlike the mage quarter, there was no magic shenanigans going on, no random elf dancing on any table, no group of dangerous and mysterious onlookers looking for someone to walk up and chat with them. This place was rustic, with a charm not found in the rest of Stormwind. It was the simple part of the city, and Dowland found himself at more ease than he had been in a long time. Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Island of the Core Roleplayers Guild, and if you haven't heard it before, Azeroth is a large place full of interesting areas that roleplayers like myself can take advantage of. Before we begin, a couple of things I want to talk about. Firstly, due to all the controversy around the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, I decided to change up the formula for the episodes. I won't be abandoning the World of Warcraft roleplay community, but I'm also going to start treading lightly and proceed ahead with my plans to branch out to other games. This means that the episodes will be shorter, and we won't be covering all of Stormwind like I had previously wanted, but I think that this is also a good change as well. This will help me really focus down and get all the details of a specific area. Secondly, thank you everyone who has taken the time to watch part 1. The feedback from it was overwhelmingly wonderful. I will continue to strive to make this a place where we can all feel safe and share stories. Claiming to be the oldest part of Stormwind, Old Town has always been one of my favorite places to roleplay in. Those less fortunate in riches will most likely find themselves here, among those who would wish to rob them of that paltry amount. From the Pig and Whistle to the back alleyways, to the training hall, we can find a place to use as a stage. Nestled between two unassuming buildings sits a tavern with an equally unassuming name. The Pig and Whistle has been host to many adventurous souls, hardworking soldiers, and citizens of all varieties. As you enter, you will find a large table in the center of the room, with a bar on the far side. You'll see many NPCs enjoying their drinks, talking about the different wars they've been in, and some who just seem to want to be alone. Simplicity is the place a dagger best slips into the easiest. You can find that to the left of the Pig and Whistle. Nestled right down the road, to the right of the Stormwind Keep's gate, you'll find the perfect alleyway. It's away from most prying eyes, with plenty to add to the scene. Maybe even with a way to flee the law, if you can swim. For the most cunning of operatives, there's the SI-7 headquarters. To the east of the Old Town, past the training dummies, you'll find the station sitting beside a waterfall. Inside, you'll find everything from a study to a meeting station. Downstairs, you'll find a training room, and upstairs you'll find a winding path up to a storage area. Just be careful, it's a long way down. What can be said for greatness, but that the first steps begin with a willingness to learn. Here in the training hall, you'll get just that. The first thing you may notice is a table with plenty of food, ready for a feast. Then you may notice all the different teachers here. With both an upper and lower floor that houses all sorts of training tools, I'm sure your character could bring their apprentice here for some quick learning. Maybe they could even learn a new trick themselves. Whether you are a guard, an old vet, or a criminal looking to buy poison, you'll find a stage for your scenes here in Old Town. From the poor to the socially ousted, the agent to the teacher, you're welcomed here on these filthy, vermin-infested streets. That ends this episode of Locations Across the Lands. Next episode for World of Warcraft, we're going to be covering the Dwarven District along with the Brawl Pub. I know this episode is not nearly as long as the first episode, but I think this is going to help me really nail down that special attention I want to give these areas. As always, I would like to thank Rosengarten and Kelliluh of Warm Rest Accord for their help with Old Town today. If you liked what I did here, then please join me on Discord. I'll provide a link below. Until then, happy role-playing everybody. I'll see you next time. Today's proverb: tip. You can eat and drink at the same time, but you can also regret it as you consume.